Do you think that it's possible that Trump supporters let him get away with everything because they try to live vicariously through him? It started out that he was just openly racist and mean towards Obama, and he didn't really face any consequences for that. And they were like, I want to do that. So then when he started running for president, he said, I could shoot somebody in the middle of New York and not lose a single supporter. And they were just like, wow, that's awesome. And then the Access Hollywood tape dropped, and he just said, I can grab women anywhere I want to, whenever I want to. And they were just like, huh, I'd like to do that too. Well, the conservative men anyway. The conservative women are used to that kind of treatment, so they didn't see it as any big deal. To most of them, that was just locker room talk. So they watch him be the most disgusting human being he can possibly be and get away with it. And to them, that seems like, wow, that is just like a superpower. And on top of that, he has a supermodel mail order bride. He shits on a golden toilet. So when his supporters saw that he was about to start facing some consequences for some of his actions, they were like, nuh-uh, not on my watch. He's got millions of dollars in legal fees, and he might lose his billionaire status. So we need to all get together and buy his merch and send him money. Because if my ass doesn't get to sit on a golden toilet, I'm going to make sure his does. I do not care that he has 34 felony convictions. At this point, he's like my Jesse James. I just want to see him get away with it. No, I don't care that he was found liable for sexual assault. I'm conservative. Most of us do that anyway. It does not matter what he says. It does not matter what he does. They will always have his back. I could not imagine having that kind of power, and I'd like to think that if I did, I would not abuse it like that. But the thing is, Trump grew up as a spoiled little shit. He didn't have anybody around to tell him no. So he got used to the fact that anytime he wanted to do something, he just got to do it. And it is definitely one of those situations where power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. His supporters are watching this corruption in real time, and they think it is a good thing. The only way we're getting out from underneath this is whenever he has that final cheeseburger and Adderall and it's just too much for him. Because as I keep saying, who could fill that void? Who could replace him when he is gone? They will have nobody that they find as exciting as they once found him. So that fever is going to break, and they're going to be just kind of lost and confused for a while. And of course, he's going to have those conspiracy theorists say that he's not really gone. He's just behind the scenes taking out the deep state. And I do have to say, this is the weirdest situation that any of us could have probably ever lived through. Because it's not just that he's trying to be a dictator, but he's stupid and trying to be a dictator. And it makes it just all the weirder. And if there is anybody dumber than Trump, it's all the miscreants that blindly follow him. These are the same type of people who say, I'm not in a cult, you're in a cult, proving that they do not understand what a cult actually is. I don't know, man. I just feel like if I were wanting to live vicariously through somebody, it wouldn't be any of these weirdos.